What's up, guys? Welcome back to Oregon Fishing Adventures. Today we are out here on the river and we are looking for some salmon. I've talked to the guy that he's just right down the road from me. He said he's caught a couple salmon already this morning. He said he caught some coho. Coho is closed on this system right now as far as like retention, but you can still catch and release. We are looking to see if we can find some Chinook out of here maybe, and there's also the possibility of early winter steelhead. So we're gonna see what we can find. We're gonna do some beads. I got some GodScent beads I'm gonna test out today. We'll see if we can get anything to connect on those. And we're gonna just try a few different things and see what happens. And we're gonna fish this little section here first. Probably start the day here. I kinda have to make it a short day. I only have about probably 4 hours of actual fishing time before I have to head out. But we're gonna pound the water for a few hours and hopefully get one. So all right, let's get to it, guys. Let's get the rod set up. All right, guys, so this is what we got for some GodScent plastics right now. We're going to use this little pink guy today, at least to get things started off, see what happens with that. And then we might go to one of these crazy eggs, kind of a cool color. We'll just see what happens today, and might have to change things up a couple times and see if we can find what they want. But I think we're going to start with the pink that we have tied on here in a 16 and see what happens with it. So all right, so here we go. We're gonna get things started here with the beads set up. We're gonna start kind of on the shallow side. I think I'm gonna get out here on these rocks, and it looks like I might have been tapping bottom already, so we're just gonna stick to that depth for a few casts, see how it goes. See, it's looking a little bit better on this outer run. I could probably drop it a little bit more there. So we got that pink GodScent bead, and then we have some of the GodScent scent. I think it's the sand shrimp. I can't recall exactly. It's soaked into these clusters that I have from them. I was just kind of squeezing the scent out of the clusters. Alright, well, I've lost my second leader for the day. So we're going to actually change colors here with this new leader that I'm tying on. Gave that pink color a few casts just to see. I mean, the pink looks really good in this water right now. But we're going to switch to what GodScent Fishing calls their crazy egg. It's a pretty cool little color combo here, and I don't know, maybe something the fish aren't used to seeing. So this is the crazy egg. So it's kind of two colors mixed together into one. Here's another good example, like so you can see it's like this kind of yellowish color and a pink color. So we're gonna get that on here. Got to get a split shot on the leader, and then we should be good to go. I use these water gremlin split shots. I just prefer them. They don't have like the wings to remove them or anything, but that's fine. And so then what I've been doing for the scent is they have these little clusters that they sew, and it has a little scent pocket inside of there. That scent pocket you can add all your scents to, but what I'm doing right now is that thing's loaded up with scent, so I'm just squeezing it to get some of that scent out and then rubbing it on the bead here. I don't have any of their scent yet. I'm waiting to get some of that. Kurt wanted to get a new batch of scent before he gave it to me. So, all right. Fresh scent, fresh leader. I was a little too deep there, so let's shorten our depth just up a couple inches. Okay. And that bead looks, whoo-hoo. That is a good looking bead right there. I was in the water for a second. Let's see here. See if the crazy egg can get it done. And I haven't fished this system in a couple weeks, so I honestly have no idea what to expect out here today. Like I said, there was some reports of some fish caught from the guy fishing below me, so that's always a good sign to at least hear there's fish in the area. Oh yeah, that bead looks, oh, that looks really good. I think we can get one on this. As long as I can get it in front of a fish, I think we can get one on this color right here. So yeah, guys, I'm pretty excited to be working with GodScent Fishing this year. If you guys don't already know about them, they are an Oregon local company. Lives just, you know, about 45 minutes away from me, so it's quick and easy to get down to his shop and pay him a visit. So we're going to be working with them on some soft beads and stuff this season. Try to test out their gear. And they are a veteran-owned company, and they do a lot of work to support veterans in the area. They help with getting them onto guided trips, among other things, and I think I just really support what they do. Kurt, one of the owners of GodScent, I actually had met on the river. He was doing a river cleanup here on this system that I'm on currently. Last year I met him during steelhead season, and I mean, you guys know that I'm definitely a huge proponent of making sure that we keep our rivers clean. The fish need clean rivers to have good habitat to spawn in, and so without that, it definitely harms our fisheries. So we want to make sure that we are supporting healthy fisheries and supporting companies that support healthy fisheries, which I believe GodScent is one of those companies. They definitely are getting out there and putting in the time on the water to make sure these rivers are clean. So I really appreciate that about them. All right, we're also going to rig up a worm from GodScent Fishing. They make a few different types of tackle. Soft beads, soft worms. They also make some spinners. So we'll give this little guy a shot here. Set it up. See if we can get one on this. Still trying to get a fish on a worm, so Would be super awesome to get a salmon on a worm. All right, we moved spots here. We're gonna try this. This is kind of at the bottom of where I was fishing. Looks like I'm dragging bottom. Oh, I'm tangled. I think I was tangled. Spot looks really good. I can get a better drift here too. Fish on, guys. Oh, fish on. Don't know what it is. Oh. It almost looks like a steelhead. Oh, it's a coho. Oh yeah, it's a coho. All right. I gotta try to get back here to get my net. Oh, he's on that rock. Oh, get off of that rock. Get off of that rock, dude. Bolting right up in here. He's trying to get me off on these rocks. Okay. Got my net. Now I just need to get him right in here. Come on, buddy. There we go. Got him. Wow, look at that. Look at that hook set. Perfect. Right in the corner of the mouth, guys. Look at that. Heck yeah. GodScent fishing bead getting it done. That's the first one on the crazy egg. Got a nice little coho. Right smack in the corner of the mouth. All right, let's get a little look at it if we can. All right. Wow, I can't even get a tail. Well, there we go, guys. All right. Gonna hold him here. Oh, there he goes. Sweet. First fish of the day on the board. And that was my first fish with some GodScent beads. Let's go, baby. That's on this crazy egg right here. Sweet. My leader's all frayed up now. I'm gonna have to tie on a new leader. Oh man. Sick. Let's go. That was a little bit chaotic trying to get the net all situated while trying to land that fish and keep it out of the rocks. It really grinded me up on the rocks, so I have to change that whole leader. And unfortunately, I've already gone through my pre-tides this morning. That upper spot, I lost 4 liters. So I only have 1 liter And that's the one that's all banged up. So we're gonna try to fish this worm for a second. See if I can't get one on a GodScent worm here this morning. That'd be awesome. It's a nice little coho. It's actually the nicest coho I've got this season, so still was a small one, but either way, put up a nice little fight. Got the blood popping. All right, guys, so we're gonna show you real quick how I do my leaders. I got everything here. So these are for my bead leaders. I'm using 20-pound Maxima Ultra Green for this. Size 1 Addicted Advantage bead hooks. These have just been killer for me. I mean, I don't know. You guys can have your opinion. If you don't like Addicted, that's fine, but these bead hooks fucking work. So, do an egg loop knot here. I do 7 and 7. So, did my first 7. Gonna come back. Put that through, lay the other line on top, run 7 more, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I lick it. I lick the line as well. And then I just pull it all through. So we cinch that down, and then I'm going to clip off. There's a little bit of excess right here. Okay, so now we have the egg loop knot. Now we're going to take a little glass bead. I get these with all my steelhead stalker beads. So I have a ton of them. So we're going to run that down the line, then we're going to come back, I'm going to put a loop through it, boom, loop through it, check the gap, come down just a touch here. So I usually like to have mine set at about 2.5 finger on the gap there. And then we're going to run it through a second time. Now when I do my steelhead leaders, usually I'll run it through a third time, but because the line is so thick for doing my salmon stuff, I just do the 2 times. So we got the glass bead on there. Now we're going to grab a sequin. Going to take the little sequin here. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then run that down. Boom. Okay, so there's one bead leader tied up, all ready to go. Now I just got to get my leader board. I don't know why I didn't take that out already. Okay, so I got my leader board. And then I'm just going to run this on here. And then usually the perfect way that I can tell is when my hook goes in, this should sit just like that, right? You see, like, it's perfect to sit right there. And then you just run it through. And loop it around. And this is how I do all my bead leaders. It's pretty quick. But usually I always try to have some leaders tied up before I get to the water. I started the day with 5 leaders. I unfortunately burned through them all already, so we're just going to keep doing the same thing. Just tie up a couple more here and then get a bead back on and start fishing a bead again. So, all right, we'll check in with you guys here soon. Okay, got the beads back. Doing a double bead setup this time. 2 different colors. Just to increase our odds here. Might be tangled right there. So I have the crazy egg on top, and I have one of their pink eggs on the bottom. Oops, that was a bad cast. There we go, drift right through there. See if we can get another one on the GodScent beads today. Okay, here we go. Go all the way down this upper slot here. Right where I got, yes. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Fish on, fish on. Oh, fish off. That was just a horrible hook set. Oh man, that was a horrible hook set. Yep, I just blame that on a bad hook set right there. Let's try that again. Dang. Can't believe that just happened. All right, well, we landed one, we missed one. That time it was my bad on that hook set. I thought I just like snagged up on something, and then I started reeling and I felt the head shake, and I was like, oh shit, that's not a snag. Right, so we are gonna try out one of their setups here. This is their stinger bead, and then they have these new ones. I don't know exactly what they're calling these yet, but they kind of butt right up to each other like that. We weren't having any more luck with the other beads that I got the first fish on, so we're gonna switch to this and give it a shot. I'm kind of running out of time here. I got like an hour to go till I got to start heading out, so we're gonna add some scent to these real quick, and then we are gonna see what happens. All right, guys, we're gonna end this one out here. Thanks so much for coming along with me today. It was an awesome short trip out here on the water. Only got about 4 hours to spend to fish, but to be able to hook up with a fish on GodScent fishing bead, that was just super awesome. I just recently started working with them, and I hadn't been able to put one on the bank yet. So to be able to come out here today with a short amount of time and hook up with a fish in one of their beads was absolutely awesome. So thank you guys for coming along with me. I'll definitely leave a link to their website in the description below, so make sure to go check that out, as well as make sure to go check out Paramount Outdoors, rocking their Meridian Z waders today. If you use Oregon Fishing 20 on their website, it will get you 20% off of anything. I'm trying to see if we can work on a little discount code for GodScent fishing as well, so watch out for that. We don't quite have it set up yet, but we're definitely working on that one. So yeah, guys, we'll see you next time on another Oregon fishing adventure. Peace.